Good morning. Wednesday, April 8th, in the morning time, college prep statistics. Boom! Look who's here. My special assistant this morning, Mr. A. Let's get caught up on a few things. Trying to keep you up to date as best I can. Number one, this is for specifically college prep statistic period H. I inadvertently, I make mistakes. I'm getting this whole video Google Classroom thing is new to me, but I'm learning, but I do make mistakes. And I posted an assignment that was an AP assignment. A couple of you did it, which I appreciate. That really shows a lot about you, but it wasn't an assignment for you. It's jumping ahead quite a ways. But if you liked it, good. And you can get on and do any of them if you want, but you didn't have to. So today, let's start with a little review because we're still getting some mixed messages on the grading. When you want to look for assignments and you want to look for things to do, you shouldn't look at PowerSchool. I do that after the fact. I put the grade in after you're done. The assignments are on Google Classroom. So if you look at those videos, I've been just giving like a little lesson and then a short lesson with a, here he is again, with a short problem. And many of you have been doing really well with that. Some I still haven't heard from at all. So if you're one of those people, don't feel like you're overwhelmed. You could easily catch back up. This is all about everybody sticking in this together, and these are very unusual days, so we're going to stick together. So any question, some of you continue to have some questions about the grading. I didn't make the grading system up, but from now on, it is P0, didn't do, P1, partially did, P2, you did it. And for most of you that have been sending in your answers, it's P2. So just relax and we'll keep doing it. I thought we might do another problem today. We had an ongoing discussion throughout the year on dogs and cats. And Mr. A was very concerned about that. So he wanted to hear a problem today about it. So I want to work on that, that conditional probability rule that we looked at last time. I want to look at again. And if you remember, the formula for it was the intersection over the given. The intersection over the given. For instance, if I want to make sure you can see that good, so I'm going to pull it up here a little bit there. Intersection over given. If I was in the classroom and I said to you, given that the student is a girl, what percentage of them or what proportion are wearing glasses? At that point, I would only care about the girls. I wouldn't care about the guys at all. So on the bottom would be the number of girls under given, and then only the girls, how many of those wear glasses. And last time we did a problem dealing with cards. So let's change the focus today and do another problem with this rule, because sometimes this rule can be tricky. And let's do it with dogs and cats, all right? Let's say we were going to the shelter and the shelter had 15 dogs and of those 15, 8 were male and 7 were female. Okay? 15 dogs, 8 male, 7 female. Then let's say we need more cats because cats are better. 18 cats and 10 were male and 8 were female. Okay, that's our data. Y'all got it? Let's do some Mr. A's over there looking on, making sure that cats get their due. So we'll try hard to do that. Let me throw the first question at you. Let's say this. Let's say, given that the animal is a cat, given that it's a cat, what percent are female? One thing we should do probably in this problem to give it even more meaning is total. So we've got, as far as pets are concerned, 15 and 18, 33 total pets. And we have 18 total males and 15 total females. Okay, should have done that before. So, given the pet is a cat, so getting back to our formula, the given going on bottom, how many are cats? 18. What percent are female? 8. 8 over 18. Let me get my little calculator out here. And 8 divided by 18 is 44%. Okay. Any questions? Oh, that's right too. You can't give a question. Let's try another one. Let's see if we can make it a little bit more difficult. Let's say this. Given that the pet is female, I'm just going to put F for abbreviation. What is the probability that it is, and I'm just going to go prob, that it is a dog? So, what are we going to do here? What are we going to do? What are we going to do? Oh, I already see one thing I did wrong. That should be an F. So it says, given that the pet is a female. So for right now, we're not really caring whether it's a dog or a cat, whether it's male. And of just those 15, what percent are dogs? If you go up there, 7 are dogs. 7 over 15. And you get, sorry for the delay, 46%. 46%. Okay, let's try one more, and then I will give you some to do. Let's do this. Let's see if we can change it up a little bit. Let's go with, given that the pet is a dog, what percent are? So we'll go with G. Given it's a dog, what percent are male? So once again, we will go dog. We will find out just the dogs. How many dogs do we have? We have 15. And of those dogs, how many of them are male? 8. 8 over 15. Once you get a good system going with this, it's not bad at all. But sometimes it can be a little confusing if you don't. Just remember to always start with that given. 8 divided by 15 is 53%. Okay, so this is just an extension of what we did on Monday. I just wanted to try another problem. And why don't we give you a few to do now, and you can get those back to me. Now, I will try not to give ones that I have already said, but, you know, sometimes that might not happen. So let's try, though. Okay, first one. And I'm just going to go G and P for given. Given that it is a male, so given that the pet is a male, what is the P probability that it is a cat? I don't think we had that. So given that the pet is male, what is the probability it's a cat? Number 2, given that the pet is a cat, what is the probability that it is male? 3. We'll try to go with 4 problems. Given that the pet is a dog, what is the probability that it is, once again, male? And final, given that the pet is female, what is the probability that, I can't remember which one I did for an example, but we'll go with male, female. Yo, hold it, can't do that. What is the probability that it is a cat? Okay, let's review those problems so we're not confused. Number 1, given that the pet is a male, what is the probability that it's a cat? Number 2, given that the pet is a cat, what is the probability that it is male? 3, given that the pet is a dog, what is the probability that it is male? 4, given that it is a female, what is the probability that it is a cat? Okay, so 4 questions. You can get those back to me, and they all revolve around that formula of intersection over given. Now, I will say again, effort. I know, I'm not there to answer specific questions and so forth. That's why I try to make these very direct questions. You give your best effort, and we're learning. And that's what we're looking at doing now in these strange times. So once again, period H. I had a assignment that was not for you on Monday. I apologize for that. You don't have to do it. If you did it, I thank you. You're not hurt. It's good for you. But I took it off. So keep in touch and stay safe, and see you soon.